Okay, hold on. Okay, we're live now. Okay, will you say your name and your institutional number?
Hosea Strickland, 251095.
Where are you incarcerated at?
That's the correctional institution.
Oh, okay. We have quite a few people locked up there under the old law and new law that sees the parole board. This is basically your chance to say what you want people to hear about you, why you should be paroled, which I already know the answers, but we got to convince the public. So why don't you share a little bit about yourself and maybe your parole experiences?
Well, to begin with, I was a kid when I came here. I'm originally from Georgia, Atlanta. So I came up here and I fell into the streets with the wrong crowd. I made a bad decision, a poor decision, man.
Right.
So, I had no direction. Let me put it that way to you.
Right.
A young kid, 16 years old with no direction. Nobody. I mean, my mom was there, but my dad was. My mom was in the single parent home. She did the best she could, but guy like myself, young, black, no direction. I chose the streets. The streets became my family.
Right.
So, I ended up, going out there, running in the street, doing things that I had no business doing to begin with.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But at that time, I really wasn't, my sense of awareness, it wasn't up to par.
Right. And you were a kid. You were a kid, though.
Excuse me?
You were a kid, though, too.
Right.
Yeah.
So, I'm just trying to, back then, I was just trying to fit in,
Right.
And I got myself caught up in situations I should have never got caught up in.
Huh.
Now that I'm older, I see a change in myself, and I would like to help other people. But, it's been a long and arduous road to get to where I'm at now because I had to go through some more things since I've been in here. As a juvenile, because I was bound over as a juvenile from the age of 16.
Right.
I'll be 46 in a couple weeks, November.
Right.
So, there's other guys like myself. So, we all sit around from time to time, and we talk about what we were, what we once were, as opposed to who we are today.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And, when you look at it, and we have to go in front of the parole board members, and, they talking to us, they judge it based on paper.
Right.
No real personal dealings with us, like the institution itself has, which a lot of the staff don't even have personal dealings with us because once they put you here, they pretty much forget about you.
Right.
They tell you do this and tell you do that, but in essence, it's up to you whether or not you get something from this experience. For me, it's like I tell a lot of people, this is both my blessing and my curse.
Right.
My curse because I feel life didn't belong to me. You know what I'm saying? And it's my blessing because I'm able to learn from it. I'm able to learn from this experience.
Right.
Because I've learned a lot about myself. And that's what I want a lot of guys and a lot of people out there in society to understand that, sure, we commit our crime, but we change at the end of the day because a lot of things that we do with no direction. But as you get older, you start to realize and see things for what they truly are. You really start to realize that life really matters. Because at first, I'm going to be the first one to tell you that I didn't care nothing about my own life. So what I cared about somebody else's life was, pretty much zero. You know what I'm saying? I tell my mom I love her and things, but when I really broke it all down, I was lying to my mom the whole time. That took me a long time to realize that because I didn't know how to love myself. You don't know how to love yourself. You don't know how to love nobody.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Right. But I'm at that point now in my life where I'm dealing with a lot of guys that come in here every day. And I see a lot of young guys come in here the same way that I was when I came in. So I try to talk to them now. I try to be a mentor. I know they say, well, a guy locked up can't be a mentor to somebody else locked up. But, that's bogus. Because we can. Because, in my book and a lot of other guys' books, we just touch one person's life. Then we're doing our job. Because we're doing it from experience. Because we've been don't want to see nobody else come to where we're at and have to deal with it.
This call is originating from an Ohio correctional facility and may be recorded and monitored.
And have to deal with the things that we've had to deal with thus far. So, we just want to just help people out. You know what I'm saying? And helping them also helps us because it better us as individuals.
Right.
And it helps our maturity. It helps our maturity level elevate. Because in here, the only rehabilitation is the rehabilitation that you do for yourself. Since I've become here, I've taken all the necessary programs and then some. I'm getting my GED. You know what I'm saying? And I would have went to college back then, but, they cut out the programs, so we couldn't do that. You know what I'm saying? But, like I said, anything that we're doing here is basically because we want to do it.
Right.
So that's where I'm at with it today. I want to better myself because what I want to do once I get out there is what you're doing right now. I want to reach out and help other people. That's in a situation such as this.
Right.
Because I know what it's like. I've been here. And I feel like if we can, like I said, I'm like you, we can reach one person and we're doing our job because that one person might go and reach somebody else. Then it can start a trend. But for the most part, I've done a lot of my time by myself. You know what I'm saying? So it's been pretty much hard for me. My mom, I know she loves me and she do the best that she can. And
Right.
I hold no bones, I hold no ill feeling towards her or the way that she did because she did her best. You know what I'm saying? And she has, 3 other kids she had to take care of. And I had another brother that was locked up at the time too.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because he was locked up young also. But he was 18 when he got incarcerated. He did 10 years.
Right.
So for my mom, it was hard. And the biggest thing for me now is the fact that whatever I do affects my mom, it affects other people. You know what I'm saying? So now I think about all that now. And I didn't used to do that back then. Because like I said, I didn't care. That's why, I've got 4 tattoo teardrops on my face.
Right.
They always ask me, are those for bodies? I tell them no. One is for me, one is for my victim, one for my victim family, and one is for my family. That's the 4 worn lines that I worn with my one action.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And the reason I got those is so that every time I look in the mirror, I know what it is I don't want to go back to, what I don't want to do again in life. I know I can sit here and I can tell people of the world, hey, I'm not going to do this again. But, the only thing I'm asking is for myself and other guys in the same situation as me, just give us a chance. You know what I'm saying? Let us prove y'all wrong. Because most people out there in society, because of the image that's being painted by, you know what I'm saying?
Right. Okay, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
Because most majority of the images that's being painted by the media, by politicians, is not accurate. Because if they look at guys like myself, the recidivism rate for the whole country is maybe 1%. You know what I'm saying? We don't want to get out there and succeed. See, they don't talk about them guys that get out there and succeed, but they always bringing up the negatives. The negative people that get out there and continuously come back. But they got guys like me who hasn't been out there in the streets in almost 30 years. You know what I'm saying? The only thing we looking for is a chance, because every day we have to come in here and every day we have to be subjected to the new guys continuously coming back and the new guys is coming in now.
Right.
And the thing about it is when they look at it, okay, we might get a rule infraction, but a lot of times the rule infraction is minor. But when you put us in an environment where guys who have nothing to lose, and we lose every time, because, it's like our hands are tied here. You know what I'm saying? I think it's unjust that we have to be faced with that situation. It's like right now, we're housed in an environment, and I'm surrounded by guys that 4 or 5 years flat. They automatically have a release date. So no matter what they do, it is what it is. Take for instance, yesterday, I was laying in my walk by the TV. White shirt comes in, tell me get up. It takes me down into the captain's office as punishment because of what other people do. And I've done nothing wrong. The second time that happened, when I explained to them why would y'all continuously bother me when I don't give y'all any problems. It's been a while since I've had a ticket, a rule infraction or anything. I've only had one robbery ticket, one fight ticket in 20-something years. And that's it. That's what young boy who was 20 years old. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? But they hold that against us. These guys that we fight with, that we have to ultimately fight, they leaving. And we're still stuck, and then we have to go to the parole board and be punished again for defending ourselves in here.
Right.
So it's a hard road trying to maintain your sanity and maintain a positive outlook on this stuff when you're surrounded by so much negativity. It's hard, but we do it every day, though.
Right.
And I feel like the state is using us as babysitters to keep balance within the penitentiaries.
Right.
I mean, it's unbelievable, but it's true. There's a lot of things that go ahead that society is not privy to. And they don't want us to talk about it, but I'm an outspoken person. I speak my mind because I believe that
This call is originating from an Ohio correctional facility and may be recorded and monitored.
I believe that as long as I'm speaking the truth, it can't hurt me.
Right.
That's just how I am. I'm not gonna lie on them. I'm not gonna lie for them.
Right. Hello? I guess he's going to have to call back. Let's see. For some reason, it showed that we lost the call here. So I'm assuming it's probably at the institution where he's at. But this is Hosea Strickland, who's incarcerated at London, Ohio. I am just waiting for him to call back. He should, he said he would be calling back. So it'll only take a minute. But, we just had to wait and be patient. And, I'm not a big fan of these new, I don't know what you call them, little computer phones that they have. It's hard to hear them on the phone. It picks up all the noise. So we're just going to wait till he calls back. This happened the other day 2 or 3 times to one of the guys that we were talking to. So I'm just hoping that they can try to fix the issues up. Instead of, continuing it. But it's really neat. Okay, here he is now. Okay.
Hello. This call is from a correction facility.
No, this is Hosea Strickland.
Monitoring and recording. Thank you for using GTL.
Hey, Jose. I'm not sure what happened, but.
Phone time ran out. We only get 15 minutes.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's right. I should know that from doing 25 years myself. So.
That's all right. I think it's best that you forget about some of these experiences here.
I can't forget about you guys because there's a lot of work to do.
That's a good thing there, though.
Yeah.
You forget about some of it. Not all of it, just some of it.
Right. Well, let's continue where you left off, which I'm not sure where that was exactly.
I'm saying, pretty much, most of the guys here, all we want is a fair shake. You know what I'm saying? We want to be able to prove society wrong and show society that we're not what people say we are. We're not monsters. We're just people who made a bad choice in life.
Yeah. I'm more afraid of people out here than I was of those in prison.
Right.
So.
But Mr. Cronenberg, I have to look at society and I have to ask him, why would you not want me as a man to come home at a time where I'm able to work, where I'm able to, help people out, where I'm able to.
This call is originating from an Ohio correctional facility and may be recorded and monitored.
I mean, let's be honest, Mr. Cronenberg.
Right.
If they make all of us wait until we're all old before they decide to let us go, then you're going to create a third world country within this country. Because you're going to have a class of people who will be too old to work. And the only recourse they would have is to resort back to crime. But if you give them an opportunity, whether they still have a working bone in them, then maybe, just maybe, it'll change people's opinion and people outlook and change them guys' mindset.
Right.
Because take it for instance, say you want to let me out when I'm 70 years old. You know, who's going to want to hire me?
Right.
How am I to survive out there if nobody hire me? And I'm a proud man. I try never to go home and ask my mom for anything. You know, because I know she has her own problems out there and her own responsibility. So I like to do my own thing because I'm a man first and foremost.
Right.
You know? So I want to be able to get out there and work. I want to work for mine. I want to earn my living. You know what I'm saying? I don't want government assistance. I don't want government to have to come in and take care of me because I'm too old to do it for myself.
Right.
And because the parole board refused to let me out because they rescinded. And the thing about it, parole board, they rescinded and that's all over again.
Right.
You know, because there's a lot of us, we have our time here that the judge sentences us to. When the judge sentences, they sentence you to a minimum sentence. You're supposed to be parole eligible at that time if, you know what I'm saying, your institution jacket reflects that. But like in my case, when I went, they told me, they said, well, you know, it's your first time up. I went to the parole board last year and they gave me 5 more years. You know, they looked at my institution history. They said, you don't have a bad institution history. Pretty good. They said, you have all the necessary program, but make sure when you know this is your first time up. We don't pay people their first time up. But you know, it's at our discretion. We can give you up to 10 years, but we're just going to give you 5. Get to a level 2 next time you come and see us. Now, they tell plenty of guys the same thing. And when they go back to see them, guess what they do? They give them more time. You do everything that these people ask you. They ask them. You do it, you do it, you do it.
Well, I noticed the people that are going up for the first time, it seems like that most of them are getting 10 years.
Right. Exactly. And you know what I'm saying? It's for reasons unjust. Because they feel like they say that their justice hasn't been served. But the truth of the matter is, the crime will never change. You can't continuously punish guys for the nature of the crime. You can't do that because it will never change. And if you keep on going off of that, then you might as well lock the whole world up because nobody's innocent. Nobody's innocent in this world. We've all done some type of wrong, and we all have to ask for forgiveness at some point, and it has to be given in order for us to be able to move on to the next level.
Right.
You know, that's all we ask you for. We know we did wrong. But some of us, because I can't say, hey, I'm going to be first man, I'm going to be mad about it, say it ain't.
Right.
Some people aren't supposed to be here.
This call is a proceeding from an Ohio correctional facility and may be recorded and monitored.
I can't say that everybody belongs out there on the streets.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But when you you can look at guys that know, you know, who belongs there and who don't. You know, like me, I've lived a lot of as a juvenile. Never had a prior offense. I'm a first-time offender.
Huh.
Like a lot of these guys, there's a lot of other guys that I've been here that I've been doing this time with from day one.
Right.
And we're still here looking at each other. Some of them haven't even been to the parole board yet. They got the same amount of time I got here. And they were found over as juveniles.
Right.
But, you know, the thing I think we get a bad rap because they say that we're the worst of the worst. But I got to ask you, Mr. Cronenberg, how do we be considered the worst of the worst when we've been here? We haven't caught any outside cases. We don't have bad institutional history. So how can we be considered by the parole board authority and society at large as the worst of the worst? When we're the one that's keeping balance in here. And I believe that's why the state and the parole board system don't want to release us.
Right.
Because if you take us away from here and you take away that balance, then you have chaos here.
Right.
You have chaos. But what they're not understanding is, even if you release us, and from my understanding, there's at least, 1,500 to 3,000 individuals that's parole eligible.
Right.
And out of those, I think there may be 1,500 of us who's parole eligible who have not been home.
Right.
None of those guys have. parole eligible, and we're the ones, you know what I'm saying, that's doing all the right things in here. But you see other guys coming here that got to go that continuously get parole, and they're the ones messing up.
Right.
But the guys like us that's doing everything we're supposed to do, it's like, oh no, we don't get all we can out of y'all because we don't let y'all go, and y'all not gonna come back. And you know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna keep it on. You know, I'm like I said, I'm an outspoken individual. But it's all about the money for the state. They don't care nothing about rehabilitation.
True.
Now, for real, they don't care about rehabilitation. They care about the money that they bringing in from you. You know, working these OPIs, doing all this, getting all these federal grants and funding for little programs that you participate in. Which I don't mind participating in anything that can help me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? To help me better my life. I don't mind that. But when you start using that as a tool, as a basis for keeping guys here, that's where my problems come in. Because a lot of us are parole eligible. A lot of us do want to be out there and contribute to society. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong, this is a hard pill to swallow being locked up.
Right.
But I feel like in my situation, I needed this. I'm going to be the first one to tell you I needed this.
Right.
I needed to experience this. I hate the way that I came, but I'm here nonetheless, so I'm taking what experience I get from it, and I'm going to use that in a positive way once I do, and should they ever give me an opportunity to get back out there.
Right.
You know? Because I know that, you know, I'm going to be firm. If I was still out there on the streets and never experienced it, I probably wouldn't have my GED. I probably wouldn't have some of the things.
This call is originating from an Ohio correctional facility and may be recorded and monitored.
I probably wouldn't know a lot of the things that I now know. I wouldn't know anything about myself because at the time, you know, like I said, I didn't care about myself. So I didn't care about nobody else. So, you know, and the whole thing is once people stop caring about themselves, they don't care about nothing. Right? We just existed. We're not
right.
living, we just existed. You know what I'm saying? I'm ready to live now, man. I'm telling you, Mr. Martinberg, I committed a crime as a minor. I don't think that a guy should be punished well off into his adulthood. You know what I'm saying? Because I haven't committed a crime in my adulthood. Give me the opportunity to do that if I'm gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't shield the world from the ugliness. It's out there. You know what I'm saying? If that's the case, you might as well lock the whole world up if you ask me.
Right.
Because we all have some type of ugliness and it's about what we take from the ugliness though. You know, it's the experiences behind the consequences of our actions. I'm living mine.
Right.
You know, it doesn't get any worse than this for anybody, if you ask me.
Right.
You know, I just want people to see us as human. Stop seeing us as cattle, as cash. You know, see us for what we are. We're true human beings. You know what I'm saying? We have emotions like everybody. We make mistakes like everybody. And I'm sure at some point in life, everybody in the world has asked for forgiveness. That's all we asking for. That's all. We ain't asking for no more than that. We ain't asking you to take care of us. We ain't asking for none of that. We just asking you to give us a second shot at life.
Yeah, keep talking. I'll be back in 1 second, but keep talking, okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, that's all I want. I just want the world to understand that we are here and we're not the walking dead. You know, there's some people make us have to be like that because, you know, it's no different than when you have someone that you put away, that you bury. It becomes a memory. And here, we're walking, but out there, we're a memory. And we don't want to be a memory no more. We just want to live, man. I just want to get out there and enjoy life, man. I had a little sister born since I've been in here. She had turned 28 years old. Now I never got to get right on the other side of the fence. You know what I'm saying? And that's all I want to do. I want to go out there and spoil her. I got great nieces and nephews now. I want to go out there and spoil them. I want to go out there and spend time with them. But most importantly, my mom. You know, because my mom is still working at 60 plus years old.
Hey. That ain't that old now.
I mean, not that, but for me, because that's my mom.
Right, I know.
You know what I'm saying? That's my mom. That's my world. You that's spread.
Right.
This call is originating from an Ohio correctional facility and may be recorded and monitored.
Moms can't, yeah, they cannot be replaced. They cannot be replaced, moms.
That's right. She can't be replaced. She supported me, you know, in the worst of times. You know what I'm saying? My reason for even remaining as strong as I have all these years is because I know I had a mom out there that loved me, that wants me to come home. My mama believes in me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? As long as she, and I know she believes in it, and I refuse to let her down as a man. I refuse to let her down. I refuse to let myself down. If I let myself down, I let her down. I can't do that. I already disappointed her once. That's the hardest pill in the world to swallow when you look at your mom and although she's telling you she's proud of you, but you know deep down that you did the mom wrong. Especially when she did everything in her power to make sure you raise you right and support you.
Right.
That's my biggest crime to myself.
But you know, that's what moms teach is about forgiveness. I got a button right here that says forgiveness is contagious. Pass it on.
That's right.
You know.
That's right.
So.
And, you know, my mom, she's that woman. That's what she did for me. So it's because of her, man, that I'm as strong as I am today. It's because of her that, you know what I'm saying, I put away and I ignore a lot of things. I let things go off. The first thing my mom always said to me, maybe put it in God's hands. Now, I'm not a religious man, but I'm spiritual.
Right.
You know, and my mom, she keeps me balanced. She keeps me balanced. And I got to get out there and take care of her. That's my goal in life. Get out there, take care of her, take care of myself.
Right.
Because without her, there is no me. You know,
You have 1 minute remaining.
and I know in this world we're all we have. And what we leave, what we do while we're here, it counts in the next life. So I'm going to go and take and live out the rest of my life the best that I possibly can.
Yeah. What else would you like to say? You don't have much time.
Okay, I would just like to say, world, I hope y'all hear me, and I hope y'all feel me. But there's a lot of me's in here. You know what I'm saying? And I'm
Right.
just speaking for myself, I'm speaking for us all. So we're just asking y'all to give us a shot, that's all.
I want you to keep. Make sure you write to our blogs and keep in touch with us. We're proud of all you guys that have changed your lives around. So, you know, it's a lot of good people in there.
Yes, there is. There's a lot. You know, there's a few guys and names I want to send to y'all.
Right.
I'm sure if y'all would love to talk to them.
That's awesome.
I would love to do that.
That sounds great. And what's your number again?
Thank you for using GTL.
Okay, that is Hosea Strickland. He said his number at the beginning of the video, and he's at London Correctional. If anybody would like to contact him, these guys need to be lifted up as well. They're doing so well. They've taken every program that's available for them. They just want to come home to spend time with their mom, their girlfriends, their kids, whoever it may be. They want to work. They don't want to be a burden on society. So let's make this happen for them somehow. Let's push this bill all the way through the House. Let's work on the petition drive as our backup plan. But hopefully that won't need to be put in office. Let me see. This might be him again. Hello.
Hello. This is a prepaid debit call from
Hosea.
Okay, well, he did call back. I didn't think he was going
that
to.
is subject to monitoring and recording. Thank you for using GTL.
Okay, Jose.
I know you needed my number, right?
Yeah, no, I knew you. Say your full name and number again, and let them know about the JPay. They could reach you different ways.
Excuse me?
Let them know all the ways they can contact you to get a hold of you.
Okay. Hosea, Hosea Strickland, 251
Wow. From the 80s, late 80s, right?
Excuse me?
You got locked up the late 80s?
No, I got locked up in 1990.
Okay, I was gonna say it was around that. I got locked up in '87. I had a reformatory number.
Was you ever in Lebanon?
Yep,
Where was you there?
I was there. Boy, I was there in a little bit after '90, I think, because I was in Old Mansfield because they didn't have Lorraine yet. Yeah, I was in.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I got to Lebanon in 91.
I was there.
So you was there?
Yep,
Yeah, I was in T. George.
I was too.
Yeah, I was in there with old man Charlie Crawford.
Yeah, he died. You know.
Yeah, that was my first one. I'll tell you, you probably remember me.
Yeah, probably. You know, but
You see, because I was one of the young kids that came down there at that time.
I was.
Is originating from an Ohio correctional facility and may be recorded and monitored.
The young kids came down there at that time.
Yeah, I was a young kid at that time.
Yeah,
So,
this is my first block, T. George.
yep.
With
But-
old man PJ, old man Langdon, Short Payne.
Half of those guys died. You know that. Payne died too, I think, didn't he?
Which one?
Payne,
No, but Payne is right in here with me.
is he? Somebody told me he died.
No, he's right here. He sleeps right next to me. He sleeps 1 street over from me.
Awesome. Awesome.
Yeah. He got 40-some years in now.
Yeah, well, I mean, he's probably getting up there in years. We got to get you guys home so you guys can work and see your mom and you know, support your family and help them out like they did you all these years. So, but it's kind of neat because I was in Lebanon. I didn't really like it. I liked I liked Lucasville better though. Because I rode out from Lebanon to Lucasville.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I got in a little shuffle there. So
You got to tell me. I already know. I know how Lebanon was back then.
you were there when I got in the fight.
Huh?
You were there when I got in the fight.
What would you get into the fight with?
Jenkins.
Who?
Jenkins, another white dude.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah,
In the block?
yeah. I broke his leg.
Oh.
So
I think I remember that.
yeah. So
Yeah, I think I remember that.
you know, I was always taught. Yeah, I was taught never back down from a fight, even if you don't win them all.
No, you don't. Because
So-
you already know how it is. You got a lot of sharks in here.
Right.
You got to do what you got to do from time to time.
Right. Well, I'm not the fighter no more, Rap. So-
I can tell a fighter. You're just not that type of fighter no more.
No, I'm one that's trying to retire, but we're not going to stop to each and every one of those that deserve to be home, our home. That includes you. We know there's that handful of people that shouldn't come home, and we're not talking about them. We're talking about the ones that really have changed.
This call is originating from an Ohio correctional facility and may be recorded and monitored.
Yeah.
And what's that?
And we're talking about those that have actually changed, and you know, and we know the innocent are still in there, the wrongfully convicted. We got to get you guys home so you have a life still.
Yeah. That's what we're trying to do. We're
Yeah.
trying to fight from in here. We got to
Yeah.
help y'all as much as we possibly can.
But I tell
Our
you,
resources are limited, but we can help y'all.
I tell you, who you really should be proud of is Gina. How she, you know, that was probably the best choice that I picked for president because all the other ones were flops. And
I agree with you. I intend on writing her tonight, thanking her.
Yeah.
I'm trying to do as much as possible because, like I said, without y'all, we wouldn't even have a voice out there.
Yeah.
Because some people get out here and they forget
Yeah.
what this place is like.
Yeah, Gina works full time and does all this work setting up the blogs along with Bobby and Heather, and you know, it's great teamwork. Terry handles the treasury, and I sit around and do nothing. So, but yeah, it's kind of neat. But we need you guys to get your families involved. We have a wrongful conviction protest on October 2nd at 11 o'clock on the corner of South High and State in Columbus. People could bring their signs that says parole, whoever. We have a banner there. We got ABC6 News from Columbus coming, and Dwayne Pullman from Cincinnati coming to interview us. And it's all regarding the bill.
So it's going to be October 1st?
The 2nd.
October 2nd, South High Street?
South High and State Street at 11 a.m. We need to pack that place.
Yeah. I'm going to see if I can call my mom. Have my mom gather the people up and they come down there.
Where are they from? Where are they from?
They're from Columbus.
Oh, awesome. I'm from Cleveland originally, but I moved to Columbus because that's where it's happening.
Yeah, that's where I'm from. That's where I call my case at Columbus.
Yeah, Columbus and Cuyahoga County, you don't have much of a chance.
Right.
So,
But I appreciate you guys, man. I really do, man. I appreciate y'all taking the time to write me and talk to me and everything, man. Cause it's good.
This call is originating from an Ohio correctional facility and may be recorded and monitored.
Yeah. Now they told me to stay away from the JPays because I'm the man with 2-letter words. Back to everybody, thank you. They said you got to respond back a little bit more. So I said, well, you all do that then. I'm yeah. And,
she usually send me something. It's pretty long.
Right.
We do. Plus I be writing a lot of blogs too.
Yeah, but it's kind of neat talking to somebody from the past. We both were young back then.
Yeah.
And I remember how I felt like we had more freedom back in those days than you guys do now.
Oh my God! If you see the way that it is now, you won't believe it.
I've heard.
Oh my God! But to be here and see this and deal with everything that we have to deal with now, the time is, when I tell guys time is harder now, they say, well, how is it harder? Because now there's so many rules. We don't police each other no more. There's cameras everywhere. There's no boundaries. There's no respect. There's no everything. I mean, Mr. Carter, we got guys. The way they converse with each other is, "What's up, bitch? Hey, bitch."
Wow.
That's how they talk to each other.
Wow.
Yeah, so that's how they talk to each other. So like back then, everybody had their lane.
Right.
Now there's no lanes anymore. It's just everybody's way now. There's no respect. The respect is gone. You can't discipline them like we used to back then.
Yeah.
If somebody got out of pocket or disrespected, we did what we had to do as men. But if you do that now, you're going down.
Yeah. Well, when we all were young, somebody looked out for us, and kind of schooled us. But now, I mean, myself, I wouldn't even want to get near those kids now. The way the disrespect that they have. Yep.
Yeah, see, that's the difference nowadays, Mr. K.
Right.
Like it was back then where the older guys take you to the side and school you.
Right.
Because now you got so many gangs running around here now. That it's a waste of your breath.
Right.
You set yourself up for failure trying to talk to one of these little knuckleheads.
Yeah. When do you go back to the board?
2023.
Well, let's work towards your next hearing.
That's what I'm trying to do now. I'm trying to do anything I can right now.
And who knows? Yeah. And who knows? Just keep staying out of the way. Who knows? Something good may happen before then. Never know. I know you are. I know you are.
Yeah.
Did you know I maxed out and I did not tell anybody I was leaving. I walked out those doors, except my buddy. I gave him everything that day. I walked out those doors. I didn't want to get in a fight before then or catch a new number or anything. So.
Yeah, I'm not gonna catch you. I'm not gonna do anything. I want to give me a 9 to 5, and I want to travel and talk to young kids, and I want to continue to try to fight for the guys that's in here.
Right. People like you can make a difference, but we have so many people. We have so many people that make promises. When they get out, they basically said, "Screw you guys! I'm not even going to help anymore." But they will use us until they get out. Then forget about it.
But that's what I was telling Jenna, because I was telling her that I'm glad that I'm in this. Because I believe God put us in places that we're supposed to be at certain times. Because I feel like had I not been here, then I wouldn't be in contact with y'all there.
Right.
Like I told her, I said, this is my platform. Y'all helping me create a platform for when I get out there, I can continue on this path. Because this is what I want to do.
Right.
That's what I've always wanted to do.
Yeah. I think you're on the right track, brother.
Yes. Thank you, y'all.
Oh.
I'm where God wanted me to be at this right moment.
Right. And we're making our ways around some of the prisons. Gina's going into Marion sometime, I think, this month. We just went into Richland. We're invited to Trumbull, Noble, and I'm taking the new board members through CRC so they could see where it starts for you guys. Because they really got to see it firsthand. Knowing when we go through it, we know it's totally different. Because I was a cadre at CRC, Lorraine. So I know that they don't treat you with that much respect like they claim they do. But then, yeah. And we know there's some decent officers, but we also know there's some that are not. And we know who those ones are. So.
This call is originating from an Ohio correctional facility and may be recorded and monitored.
We're gonna be all right.
I know that. Are you writing to our blog? Are you writing to our blogs? Do you write to the blog?
Oh yes.
Okay. I'm gonna look for you because I don't always read them like I should. But I'm gonna.
I think I picked about 4. All mine be at least 4 pages or better.
Keep writing. Keep writing.
No, I will.
Yeah.
I'm going to let you get on up out of here, Mr. Cronenberg. You take it easy. All right?
Okay. Anytime you need us, give us a call, brother. Okay. Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
Wow. I was locked up with that guy. I'm talking about close to 30 years ago. It's a small world, but we knew the same guys. I would like to see people like this come home and so many more people. Gina's doing a great job communicating with these guys, and really bringing them aboard because those are the people that we're fighting for. Okay, everybody, remember every Sunday night on Voices of Reform at 7:15. Okay?